Just Lawal have the line at the lower Balagadi from the center back. Referee kickstart this second semi-final of this 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy. 20 just Lawal have the line at the lower Balagadi. 20 just Lawal have the line at the lower Balagadi from the center back. Referee kickstart this second semi-final of this 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy Crop Preseason Tournament, where Shooting Stars will all be hoping they get things right. IJEBU United will hope to shock the heart of Shooting Stars, being a debutant in this OPTIMA Energy Cup Preseason Tournament, and hope to see themselves in the final. In this game, they should take advantage. The second half may be a different scenario as they come forward for attack. It should be a penalty, and it's a good call by referee Wilson to push Shooting Stars in front from the spots. Balagade Adelowo against Ganiu Odumade. Goalkeeper will have to concentrate to deny Shooting Stars from scoring to keep the game level. Sends him the wrong way. But it's still not yet over with 5 minutes to still play. Good crossing, and they're back in the game. And what a goal to get them back the equalizer. Didn't replace Anozi Chinedu. The referee put an end to this 90-minute great encounter where we may settle this game on penalty shootout to decide who go through to the final. Ogbonna against Chrisman. Ogbonna! To the sky, to the roof. Ovunda Darlington. Ogunjobi. Well taken. Well dispatched. Oh.
Yeah, yes. This is you're making this microphone like over and low. So I'm not no, because of this mic. Hey, yes, I'm saying because this mic will get issue. Hold this one. Show the mic. I don't like the way I don't like wireless or what? I wireless. There's not that mic gauge. There's not mic gauge also. Is it not the wireless?
Wetin happen?
Welcome.
Hello, 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 hello.
Continue.
Hello, 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 hello.
No, is this mic that has? Is this mic? Michael Yellow. He's talking now. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, switch now. Switch. I don't know you guys were live now. Femi, which camera be that one now? Ṣé wọ́n ti bá yín mú ṣé wọ́n jíṣẹ́ kí náà tún pè
It's going to be a repeat of the group stage fixtures. These two teams will surely be hoping for the teams will surely be hoping they concentrate for the next 90 minutes where they will have to fight till finish. They'll surely be enemy for the next 90 minutes. No friendship on field. It's a final, a grand finale that surely will. Away from Nigeria, wrapping to the moment they never will forget it. It's a moment of joy for these two teams, starting from the group stage to the semi-final and now the final stage. These two teams representing in the second tier of the Nigerian football are then coming live once again. It started from Group A. It started.
I don't cause on this camera. I have to zoom. You know, since I don't do, I don't go. Wọ́n kàn pariwo mọ́ everybody ni kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
A new champion to be named on the trophy tonight. It is. But for now, there is going to be a new champion on the land, where the hope of the unity and the unified of the all friends will come across after this game. It's going to be something to remember for the rest of their life. Talking of the fans, the players, everyone on seat watching outside Nigeria, coming out in good to support these two best teams who had done well from the group stage to the semi-final and now meeting themselves in the final. A big stage for them to get things right for themselves and have a happy hope and happy ending to be crowned champion for this 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy Go Cup. So ladies and gentlemen, let's sit back, relax, enjoy ourselves, and have one of the best entertaining final ever.
You can. Oh yes, please. You can come. Yeah, simple around you now. We don't should be with Balabala. Let's Balabala.
Match today.
It's not working. Check there. There's one. This body is there.
And now a win for them will surely give them that glory. We have separated the big boys from the boys. We've separated the men from the babies. We've separated the contender from the pretenders. Now we have two favorite and two contender to surely go home with a trophy after eliminating the two contender who had the hope of becoming champion this 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy. Nigerian Tornadoes slugged and eliminated out by Beyond Limit. Shooting Stars humbled by IJEBU United, and now these two teams from the two rapid NNL side, the second tier of the Nigerian football, are here today in the grand finale for this 11th edition of this OPTIMA Energy Gold Cup preseason tournament, year 20.
Soju. Take God. I swear. wá dé bá lọ sọ̀rọ̀ wèrè kan ó lè dé ara yẹn yìí fúnra wa.
No worry, just wait. That's it. Come out and worry for one. Need to go view by phone like
highlight àwọn ìjọ òun bá jù
you know, in Ogun State, and we have them up against each other in this final. And I'm looking forward to a great outing, an entertaining, you know, match, an interesting one.
Is it working? Is it working? It's not working. Borrow memory card from this guy. Soji. Soji, please.
And with the number 8 jersey, Abishogun Abdulakim in front, alongside Promise Iwama, go straight to the lineup. Keeper for today's game. Hamed Akinyele is the centre back. Stanley Joseph, Samad Kokpola, Gani Hadio, Farouk Ogunare, Azan Wahab, Darius Oguni, Olude Muidin, Parabo Harere, and the captain. The only goal to give.
Ref, please let him just do quickly. You got him beyond it. Okay, all right. Please, you can. Oh yeah, take your. Oh my God.
Are we going?
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Femi, you lead the two of them. FA.
Hello, sir. Please suspend this for 1 minute. Let the kick off. Take it, please. Sorry. Hello, guys. Hello. Suspend this. Your position. Your position. Your position. You have to retake it, sir.
It's going to be a repeat of the group stage fixture. The two team max in the last group. And once again, they are coming in the stage where Maramos, a winner in this game, will surely emerge champion and surely be crowned this 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy Gold Cup Preseason Tournament. These two teams are local and they're coming in this grand finale in the game that really matters. A winner in this game will surely be crowned the champion, and they have making their debutant, very much history where they will surely never forget for the rest of their life. They had in the group stage in Group A, the last game in the Group A, and again in the state. These two teams eliminated the top club in the Nigerian Premier League, and they are back once again where they'll surely hope a win in this game will surely see them crowned champion for this 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy Go Cup preseason tournament. All hope, all hands in decks, and fans coming in numbers to share both into victory. As the referee kickstarts the final officially, IJEBU United leads out in attack. Their first defeat to Beyond Limit came in the group stage last game, where it came in the 87th minute, thanks to Blamina Abdullah, 87-minute strike, separated the two teams, and hopefully IJEBU United will come in for a big revenge where it really matters most. It is all hands in the next 90 minutes of enemy for the two teams that will be surely giving something as a very much needed gift for the fans coming and throwing out in numbers and matches to share them to victory, hoping to get things right here at the Remo Star Stadium, the venue of the final of this 11th edition of Optimum Energy Go Cup, where all hands are on decks, on standby for the game. It is unpredictable surely, and it's going to be another opportunity for those two teams to showcase themselves, explore themselves to the world and what they can offer. They've done well from the group stage. We've separated the big boys from the boys, separated the contender from the pretenders, and now the hope are all on the favorite, on the contender to surely get the day right for themselves, or they settle this game or penalties to decide who surely will be crowned the champion. It is all going to be another entertaining 90 minutes where it's going to be an unpredictable 90 minutes, but the better side surely will emerge champion after 90 minutes. Good afternoon, Quadri Olawale. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, good afternoon, Bash. Interesting game, upon us today. Beyond Limit, IJEBU United, two best teams, in this competition, Optima Energy Gold Cup 2023, the 11th edition. And I think the fans, everyone there will be highly entertained by these two teams. And I'm excited, to be part of this commentary duty this afternoon.
Go straight to the lineup of the Beyond Limit. Still remain their number one choice goalkeeper, Ayinuba Daniel, one of the most reliable and consistent goalkeeper for Beyond Limit. Ahmed Akele in the centre-back row from the right side is Stanley Joseph, Samad Popola, Ganio Adio, Farouk Ogundari, Azen Wahab, Dadius Oguni, Olude Muhyiddin, Parabo Hariri, and Pasi Onyebuchi, captain of the side in the starting lineup. So some surprise. Maybe the game changer in the second half for Beyond Limit. We go straight to the lineup of IJEBU United. So much surprised to see Okwaza Chukwudi in the starting lineup. He hasn't been in the starting lineup or the substitution for IJEBU United, but today he's in action with the number 8 jersey. Ganiu Odumande still remain their number one choice goalkeeper. Ogunjobi Kamaru from the right side. Victor Onakoya from the middle. Wasiu Ajishafe as a centre back in this game. And it's close from that range. The communication almost caused them a big problem there. Chika Collins with the 30 jersey. Ibrahim Ajuwon, the number 8. Number 7 jersey for IJEBU United to possibly do the assignment and get them the job done. It is going to be another cracking day. But teams are enemy on field, and they know how important this game is. Surely one team will emerge champion, and we're surely going to have a new name on the trophy, a new name on the gold, a new name to make history. They are making the first debut, and they're surely making it a memorable one, and history that will surely never be rewritten. It's the first time they are making their appearance in this Optimum Energy Go Cup and making it to the final. A big record and history made by these two teams. Not forgetting IJEBU United replaced Remo Stars, who opted out due to the preparation of the CAF Champions League in Ghana. And now seeing the team representing and replacing Remo Stars in the final. And as well from the state, a big boost for Remo Stars and as well. They will surely be delighted to see the team replacing them in the final as well. Not forgetting the both mates in the group stage, talking of Beyond Limit, IJEBU United, and today the great finale where it really matters more. The winner of this game will surely be going on with a big prize, the trophy, the name They surely will be among the big boys list. And a big time, a big memorable day, and a big time for them as well to join the race of those that have been crowned champion. A big day for these two teams coming into this competition. It seems to be unstoppable, be eliminated. Niger Tornadoes in the semi-final, 3-1. IJEBU United humble Shooting Stars on penalty shootout, 4-3 tended in favor of IJEBU United to send Shooting Stars back in. Deal them a final ticket for the very first time they will participating in this tournament and making history for themselves, and their name will surely be remembered for the rest of their life in the history of both Beyond Limit and IJEBU United, and making record and setting it history that will surely never be written. A big start of the game for Beyond Limit, who are looking very much good in the start of this game. Not forgetting, the coach is here to win a final game of being champion at the TTC League. In the first stage where they had the invitational tournament, it is yet to be a record set for Beyond Limit. Another time for them to break the chains and be crowned champion. Hopefully, if they get things right for themselves in this game. IJEBU United know how difficult it will be playing against them in the group stage, and surrendered in the 87th minute. Triple Ahaminu, sensational strike from the outside box area. Frustration show there from the IJEBU United. Talking of Enko Anthony, one of the most experienced coach in the NNL, holds a UEFA B license and a graduate of Advanced Diploma of the National Institute of Sport in Lagos, former governor of ABS in Ilorin. Won this competition for ABS some years back. Talking of this same coach leading IJEBU United to victory in this game, hopefully. As well, former Crown FC of Ogbomoso coach, and now joining IJEBU United this month, August 7. Put pen to paper for a year and hopefully have to possibly get them the top flight football in the Nigerian League. Talking of the Nigerian Premier League. 7 minutes of action, still goalless. It's the final of this 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy Gold Cup preseason tournament. Not forgetting these two teams met in the group stage and coming once again in the final after trashing the top flight football club in the semi-final. Both Beyond Limit met Niger Tornadoes, the Econ Ala boys. 93-1 intended in favor of Beyond Limit. The second semi-final pairing was between Shooting Stars Football Club and IJEBU United, where they have to settle the game on penalty shootout. Before Shooting Stars humble down to IJEBU United on penalty, 4-3 tendered in favor of IJEBU United, and coming into this final with a big hope of possibly getting results with their coach, former champion of this OPTIMA Energy Gold Cup with ABS of Ilorin, and will be surely hoping for his second silverware as a champion of this Gold Cup. It's the coach of Beyond Limit, Olumide, who will surely be hoping as well for his first trophy an invitation tournament. Not forgetting, Beyond Limit was champions of TTC League under 17 3 times, and as well MPF 2 times. And the final competition in the group stage is yet to taste that glory. Talking of Olumide Ajibolade, coach of the Beyond Limit side. Advantage for IJEBU United, free kick with just 9 minutes of action. It's looking very much good for the two teams playing in this game with I think this IJEBU United side will be hoping they get things right for themselves and coming into this game with a big revenge after losing to them in their last group game. A big blow for them, holding on the game till 87 minutes. But Billy Amin Abdullahi was a painful one for IJEBU United to concede. And coming into this game, a big day for them to be crowned champion and put their name on the list of being the champion of this Gold Cup as well to join the big boys race.
Well, for IJEBU United and Beyond Limit, so far Beyond Limit, you know, they're looking like a team to beat IJEBU United once again in this game. They've been pressing, they've been going forward, you know, and opening. That was a chance there for, oh, that didn't come in. You know, so the way they've been playing, you know, for the past 10 minutes, going to 11 minutes now, they've been asking a lot of questions in the attacking line, and they look so dangerous going forward. And I think IJEBU United might just be beaten again, you know, the second time in this competition.
It's looking very much good in the start for Beyond Limits as they coming into the territory of IJEBU United so much. They just need to get things right for themselves. Get themselves concentrated and get things right up front. Hopefully the best team in this game will surely emerge. But there is a player down for IJEBU United. Wasil Adishafe, one of the most reliable midfielder for IJEBU United. Surely should be okay after being attended to by the medics. 11 minutes of action, still a lot of time to play before half-time. With fans coming in numbers to share both into victory. Today, decide who goes home with the golden boots. 4 goals each share between Bilamin Abdullah of Beyond Limits and Ifwain. Still surprised to see Ifeanyi not still as well in the substitution list for IJEBU United in this game. So a big day if possible. Bilamin Abdullahi get a goal for himself. Seeing Ifeanyi Hemekele not in the starting lineup and as well for another official assignment to represent IJEBU United outside Nigeria. Best of luck wherever he is. And hopefully not something so much serious on him. He had a slight injury against Shooting Stars. Was man who scored the equalizer for IJEBU United against Shooting Stars to bring back the game on the level times in the 89th minute of the game to take the game into penalty shootout for IJEBU United. Get himself the final ticket through penalty 4-3 tended. Will surely be coming so much good out in this game as well with a confidence approach against Shooting Stars to possibly get things right again Beyond Limit in this game. They know how difficult it will be. But they just have to put our mind into this game to get things right for themselves up front. Don't just write any team off. Coming into the final, you are as well a champion. No matter the result that happened in this game, the whistle is gone to relieve Beyond Limit Football Academy centre back from pressure from the IJEBU United side. A couple of times to play in this game. It's looking very much good for the two teams having a cool start of this game. Never say never in football. That is the tactics message of football. Once the referee takes down the game with his whistle, it's surely going to be a full 90-minute concentration. The whole team must just put all mind into the game without losing concentration and focus. Otherwise, they get punished and penalized for any single mistake. Line of the IJEBU United in search for the opening goal in this game. But teams have been very much conscious and careful not to attack themselves very much well. Otherwise, they get punished. And a early goal in this game may change the whole scenario of this game. So the two teams, with the way it is, with 40 minutes of action, they've really been so much cautious not to just make any silly mistake in the defense throw. So it's still a lot of work for the center forward of these two teams to do if they are to get a goal in this game. Frappy back with the center back of the Beyond Limit Tuari, trying to be so much cautious so far in this game, not to give much more opportunities for IJEBU United to penetrate. Keep saying it, any mistake made from any center backs and the midfielder, they may get punished and not be the end of the road for any team in this game. So they just have to get things right with their passes. The communication must be there perfectly. Otherwise, lack of communication may just see them being punished and fight for the missing prize and missing ribs of this game. The best team to take advantage and utilize the little chances that will be created in this game. We'll surely go home with the trophy, no doubt about that. With a gun, and the referee will want fair play to let this game continue. A couple of times to still play before halftime. Quarter of an hour gone. Scoreline still remain blank. So these two teams still trying to get things right for themselves.
Still goalless after 15 minutes of action between Beyond Limits and IJEBU United. IJEBU United, they've been very, very careful in this game, while Beyond Limits have been going forward, looking for a way to get the opening goal. And it's been so it has been so very difficult for, whenever it's been so difficult whenever these two teams, play against each other. And for IJEBU United, they have been, for IJEBU United, they are having a lot of difficulties in this game. Now they are getting one or two passes, going forward, and they look like getting into the game now.
Centre back of the Beyond Limit are trying to just get cautious of themselves. Looking very much good on the start there, trying to just make sure everything works out. You finally make a lab. IJEBU United were quite unfortunate in this game. And as well, the highest goal scorer who topped the highest goal scorer of this competition, the top chart, highest goal scorer, Blahamino Abdullah on the bench as well for Beyond Limit in this game. Quite unfortunate. If Hemekle is not in the substitution list as well. But they will surely be hoping they just get himself. Quite unfortunate, their top striker up front who can deliver for IJEBU United in this game. It's not in action due to the slight injury he had against Shooting Stars in the semi-final fixture. But the whistle is gone this time for IJEBU United advantage. Free kick signal by a referee. Advantage for a free kick from the left, reverse angle. Well delivered from the set piece. And it sticks connected well by the centre back to make sure. The ball is well right for a corner. Corner kick advantage for IJEBU United with numbers of players. Things are there. Box area to make the follow-up from the corner. Not the best point from the goalkeeper. Next time, a relief for beyond limit side for a goal kick at the end after the corner kick in. And a much disappointing way. Looking very much good in the start of this game for these two teams. But they're trying everything possible to just get things right for themselves up front. It's been quite difficult for them to get things right. But they will surely be hoping to get themselves with numbers of times to still play. 20 minutes of action, still more to come before halftime. The only minute had really been trying to hold on the ball possession, finding it very much difficult as well to break into the territory of the IJEBU United side. Look much good up front to be only mean. They just have to take advantage.
I think IJEBU United, they will be missing, the service of Ifeanyi, their top scorer so far in this tournament, with 4 goals, in about in his last, in about 4 games he played for IJEBU United. He's not in this game. He's injured, and that is really, really affecting IJEBU United in this game. Fine, they've not been playing, to score, but with his presence, in front of the attack, we give them a lot of confidence. We give them a lot of, we give them a lot. But he's not in this game, so they will be missing him. And I think, again, in this game, beyond limits, they've been asking a lot of questions, like I said before. A goal for them in this game will open up other goals. We will open up a lot of opportunities for them. And IJEBU have been so, difficult for them to break. The defense line have been so difficult for them to break. That's the foul on.
The first yellow card of the game goes to the player of IJEBU United, which is not into the referee liking. Ogunjobi Kamar is the player who goes into the referee booking first time in this final. And they must be very much careful not to see red, otherwise it will be a big setback for IJEBU United, who is still struggling to get things right with the 11 men on field. Ogunjobi Kamar must just be careful not to bring much more pain for IJEBU United in this game. It's the first yellow card of the game. Not the best control of ball there from and chance now for Beyond Limits. Still having in their advantage now, looking very much good. The time the whistle is going to be a relief for United after getting through the center from the Beyond Limits line. Attempting to pull the last 20 minutes of action. A couple of times for the coach, Enko Antoni, to think of how to just skip past through this very much determined Beyond Limit side. They are not just always tired to play football, Beyond Limit side. Now the side who score more goals in the first 45 minutes of this tournament, 4 goals. The previous matches before halftime, they've scored 4 goals. IJEBU United scored before halftime 2 goals, all in total, 4 recorded by Limit Football Academy. That's to show they are very much good in attacking football, which the defenders of the IJEBU United will know it's going to be a very much busy day for them if they are to stop the very much good attacking Beyond Limit side, who is for now still trying to struggle to get things right up front and get themselves the goal in this game. So they've been trying to take charge of this game, but quite unfortunately, they're still struggling to just break through up front for themselves to have that game. They still have a game changer, Abdulhamid Abdullahi on the bench. Hopefully, before the introduction of Abdulhamid Abdullahi, hopefully Beyond Limit will have done something special and miraculous to get themselves a goal. So they're still finding it difficult to as well put Gani Odumade, who is trying to organize a centre-back role in a very much good way not to concede. Not forgetting they conceded at last at the 87 minutes in their first meeting in this tournament in the last group game. In Group A, they put in the same group. In Group A, first strike! Almost! The goalkeeper made the recovery a perfect one after the save was not perfectly done. It almost put his side into a big problem. The movement of ball before the arrival of Akparabo Areri was so much late, and the goalkeeper responded quickly to make the catch quickly. Otherwise, that should have been a rebound so much easy for Akparabo Areri to open the scoring of this encounter.
I think that's a good save by Gani Odumade, of IJEBU United. So far in this tournament, he's been one of the best goalkeepers in this tournament. And it just, proved that to a lot of us now that he has been one of the reasons why IJEBU United are in the final of Gold Cup 2023, Gold Cup Optima Energy 2023 tourney. He has a lot of work to do today against IJEBU, against Beyond Limit, who have been scoring goals, numerous goals before the final. And I think IJEBU United now going forward.
Going forward, IJEBU United is finding it very much difficult. It's going to be a fair play for a touch on the referee, which the fans not really liking. Looking like it's going to be an They've really been just having it so much good. The first opening fixture of Beyond Limit Football Academy was against Amola FC, where they whitewashed Amola FC by 6-1. The opening fixture of this competition, the second game, was against Sunshine Stars of Akure, where they defeated Sunshine Stars by 2-0. The last game was against this same IJEBU United, where they escaped through by a long goal thanks to Balahamina Abdullahi, who is not in the starting lineup in this game, on the substitution list, against IJEBU United, where they won by 1-0. The winning goal strike in the 87th minute today for the Kenya base. Inside, looking very much deep, as they gradually having that confidence to approach the defense line of the IJEBU United. I think Coach Olumide of Beyond Limit will be thinking of how to just have that breakthrough despite holding the ball possession in the advantage of Beyond Limit. They're still finding it very much difficult to break the defense line and keep putting Kani Odumade into test. Just one shot on target so far from Beyond Limit. Despite owning the game in the advantage, looking very much good from the start of the game. Not giving much more room for IJEBU United side to enjoy this game. Holding the ball possession in the advantage, looking very much good. The pass almost beats the defender, but that recovery from Ogujobi Kamaru was very much needed to intercept that pass. Otherwise, IJEBU United will have been a big mess and big problem. Good crossing this time. And it's perfectly disconnected by the centre-back for the Beyond Limit side. Hamed Akinyele shot perfectly blocked once again by Popola Samad. They're not really given any kind of opportunity for IJEBU United to strike for goal before he arrived in their goalkeeper territory. Now they can run forward perfectly, but the ball is out surely. Not the best ball run forward. They have the likes of Babus Gaye, Alfred Divine, and Otubu Mahmoud as a game changer for IJEBU United. Goalkeeper have to come out to do the defender's job. Make sure the clearance is perfectly done, otherwise it will have been a big problem. The likes of Babus Gaye, Alfred Divine will be able to change the game in a positive way for IJEBU United, hopefully in the second 45 minutes of this game. If they are able to hold on this scoreline or shock the heart of Beyond Limit by opening a surprise scoreline, by taking advantage of this game to take the first lead in this game. Not the best head in there from Ahmed. And goalkeeper will have to cool the pressure for IJEBU United to launch the ball forward. And it's perfectly received by Okwasu Chukwudi, who is making his first appearance in this tournament. Launched perfectly forward by Victor Onakoya. Not the best crossing. It's not the best clearance. To put Daniel Ainuba into test. Still not the best time for IJEBU United to get themselves right up front. They've not really been playing like a side who is eager for a victory in this game. IJEBU United been so much having a silent game. They're having a slow start in this game, giving much more opportunity for Beyond Limit to get themselves right and really enjoy the start of this game. But the best from the Beyond Limit side is to take advantage of the little chances they are creating so far in this game. Otherwise, they may have the shock of their life to see IJEBU United take a surprise lead in this game, which I'm not seeing it coming.
Well, for me, I think it will be very difficult for IJEBU United to take any shocking lead here at Remo Star Stadium. It will be very, very difficult because they are playing against one of the best teams in the land, one of the best teams, in Nigeria. And don't forget that en route to the final, Beyond Limit, they've been, they defeated teams from the Nigeria Premier League, top teams from the Nigeria Premier League. And along the line, they beat IJEBU United. So IJEBU United have to be very, very careful, not to concede a goal at this point in time. They concede any early goal or any goal, at this point, definitely we have plenty of goals for Beyond Limit. And I think that is what, they are trying to avoid in this game. They are trying to avoid, getting goals. Trying to avoid, conceding goals from Beyond Limit at this point in time. Don't forget that the last game, they considered, the goal that won Beyond Limit the game around 87 minutes. So I think they are trying to do that. And don't forget that they don't have their top striker, that have been getting goals for them. Is not in the game. So that will, again, affect them. And I think they are just trying to soak up the pressure for Beyond Limit. For Beyond Limit, they have a lot of difficult tasks, to face against Odumade, the goalkeeper of IJEBU United. So far, so good. Beyond Limit are not disappointing us. And I think they will, at the end of the day, probably emerge as winner because they'll be dominating, for the past 30 minutes in this game.
There is going to be a quick substitution in this game for Beyond Limit. And the man is the talking point man. The man who get them the goal in the 87th minute against his same IJEBU United. He's been introduced the first 33 minutes of this game, and it's the introduction of Hamino Abdullahi for Beyond Limit, and hopefully save the day and salvage it. That's the man we're talking about. Is the man with the 4 goals, topping the highest goal scorer light sheet. The goals top of the highest goal scorer top chart with 4 goals, alongside Ifeanyi Emekwele of IJEBU United, who is not in the starting lineup as well in the substitution. It was the man who scored the equalizer. They may have a time to strike and look so much scaring. Their first meaningful shot on target in this game. It's the first sensible shot on target so far, and it's coming very much good as they're gradually getting themselves right up front. This first meaningful shot on target so far in this game came in the 33 minutes of this action. IJEBU United. Much fans recorded so far, quite different from the numbers of fans we've been recording. The previous game, the group stage, and as well semi-final, knowing it's a local derby. You expect to see massive numbers of fans to throw out to support these two teams to victory. Not so surprised to see the numbers of fans who have thrown out to support this team. He wants to put another. For Beyond Limit, it was the man who scored a sensational goal to differentiate the top record between IJEBU United and Beyond Limit, to settle that dispute in the last group game, and is coming in as a game changer for Beyond Limit Football Academy, hopefully to give them their first trophy ever writing. It's going to be their first trophy ever to just claim in an invitational tournament, which the coach will surely win. He has it all right, has his lucky day to claim it as becoming champion of the 11th edition of the Optimum Energy for the very first time. We will surely be hoping they claim this. A big chance for the coach of Beyond Limit and the boys. They might never see such kind of opportunity again. So they have to just take little advantage of today, if possible. IJEBU United, chip up the day for them to become runner-up. They've not really been having any serious impact up front to make a threat for Beyond Limit so far. Free kick will be taken by goalkeeper from the home back line. But credit to the defenders of the IJEBU United so far in this game. It's been a very much difficult day. They've been so much very busy, full much concentration, not to give much more room of opportunity for Beyond Limit Football Academy side in this game. With 9 minutes to go, plus what the stoppage time of this game will be before halftime. Scoreline still remain blank. We'll go to record so far between Beyond Limit and IJEBU United, as they still trying to struggle for goal offering. It's been a very much good game so far with 37 minutes of action.
Yeah. Very good game so far. It's about 37 minutes, of action for the 45 minutes. We have Biliamino now on the pitch. And then we have a debutant for IJEBU United, Chukwudi Okosa. Beyond Limit, Beyond has a chance.
What a chance for Pasi Onyebuchi, not the best strike made. And makes it so easy for goalkeeper Ganio Odumade to save. It's looking very much good. They're coming closer and closer to get themselves a goal in this game. They need to just take advantage of the little chances they're creating.
Well, I think for Beyond Limit, it's time for them to, take up chances and get the goal before the halftime. Sometimes in football, when you miss chances or you fail to score, definitely in the second half, you're going to pay for it. And it will be so bad for a team dominating, playing so well as this, and at the end of the day, fail to, win this game. And you can't continue playing like this, and you can't continue playing football like this, and at the end of the day, you have to blame. And we have to give kudos to IJEBU United, for putting up a good defensive play and for coordinating, themselves against these fiery Beyond Limit players.
Still looking very much good so far. They've been trying to relieve the pressure, not to be under any threat. Talking of the IJEBU United side, it takes a debutant in the opening fixture. IJEBU United, 17 minutes to score the first goal in this competition against Sunshine Stars of Akure in the match day one fixture, the opening fixture of this tournament, 11th edition of the Optimum Energy Go Cup preseason tournament. They scored their first goal of this campaign in the 17th minute of that game against Sunshine Stars of Akure. And Beyond Limit goal waited until 24th minute through Farouk Ogundare against Amola FC to open their goal account of this tournament against Amola FC in the 24th minute, thanks to Ogundare Farouk, the man with the number 8 jersey for the Beyond Limit Football Academy side, to score their first opening goal of this campaign. It's looking very much good for Beyond Limit after scoring the first goal. We will surely be hoping to just get things right for themselves. What's with the center referee and the assistant referee, which an incident ensued by the assistant referee, passed across to the center referee. And it's going to be Olude Muidin alongside one of the players of the IJEBU United referee having some words with them, which they must be careful. Victor Onakoya is the man, the center referee, having some words with for IJEBU United alongside Olude Muidin for Beyond Limit. Too fast for the referee, with the referee wants the free kick to be taken. Start once again with Ahmed Akinle for Beyond. Trying to make a turning, not a time turning for Akparabo Ariari. Runs into traffic and wins Beyond Limit a free kick. In a very much close range, close to the edge of the box area. Big opportunity now for a hope of a strike for Beyond Limit. Advantage for Beyond Limit to try a big test for themselves in this game. And hopefully get things right for themselves from these set piece in a very much close range. Big opportunity now for the Beyond Limit side to put goalkeeper into test. And possibly open the scoring of this final. They've been a better side so far. Will not be surprised to see them score first. Playing against IJEBU United, who have really been struggling so far from the start of this game. It strikes for goal. It's deflected by the wall. And it's out finally for a corner, which will be going in advantage of the Beyond Limit Football Academy side. I've really been having it so much good. Abasi Onyebuchi strike for goal himself from that range, close to the edge of the box. Good corner deliver, not the best save. Gani Ohadio. And another strike of goal. Oh my glorious God. What a thunder strike. Another absolutely sensational goal. And finally they've had a breakthrough. And in a miraculous way. A brilliancy of a good connection. It hits the post before going directly into the net. What a lead, what a goal, absolutely sensational. A fabulous strike of goal. A well-deserving goal, absolutely terrific strike. Delightful finish. It is still that man who can't just stop scoring. And this goal for now with the absence of Ifeanyi Emekwele. Balahamini who goes. Will surely go top of the highest goal scorer list. Belaham Abdullahi with 5 goals. He scored again. He's coming against the IJEBU United. He scored against them in the group stage in the last group game. And once again, he had put himself on the score sheet. Absolutely, that same way he scored in the 87th minute. It is still repeating itself. It's showing IJEBU United. It's not just a fluke, but what I am so much special in doing.
Well, I think the fans are excited, and everyone is here at the stadium here in Ikene. For Billy Amino, who came in as a sub, in the first half, I think about the 29 minutes thereabout, and he came in and got, the goal for Beyond Limits. And like I said before, they need to score a goal in this first half so that they don't have themselves to blame in the second half. And I think they've just, done that despite dominating the game. Despite playing so well, they have something, to share for going into the second half.
They are going to surely be the champion of the land. They are going to be crowned champion if they get things right for themselves. It's a well-deserved lead. No doubt about that. They've been a better side so far. Getting things right for themselves. They have another opportunity. And this pass is too short for Akbarabo Areri. A well-deserved a goal of another lifeline. A top-notch finish from Belahami. Was strike from that range outside the box area. It's a poor delivery there from Promise Wahoma. Not the best delivery of ball there from Promise Wahoma. 2 minutes added for the stoppage time, so we have 120 seconds more to play. What a big day for Belahami Abdullahi. What a big day for Coach Olumide. What a big day for the whole players of Beyond Limit who are really play as a whole team. The communication is perfect and top-notch. And once again, they are surely going to play as a team to get everything right. Once again, they have another opportunity to come into the area. But this time around, it's well cleared out by the defender of the IJEBU United. So much spectacular shown so far from IJEBU United. It's a well-deserving lead for Beyond Limits in this game. They've been a better side from the start of this game. Nothing so much special shown from the IJEBU United side. Beyond Limit had been in charge of this game. They've been in control of this game. They've been holding the ball possession in the advantage. They've looked so very much good, sharp, determined, committed, concentrated. They've never lost focus, and the result is coming out so much good. This time, the cross is well read by goalkeeper. Not the best one there from the delivery. That is Oguni, who makes it very easy for goalkeeper, who is finally beating Ganiu Odumade. After the deflection was made by centre-back with a strike from Belahami Abdullahi. I think he knows how to beat goalkeeper Ganiu Odumade. It's the second time he's scoring against IJEBU United in this tournament. Just surrender to the heart of Belahami Abdullahi, IJEBU United. He knows how to win the heart of the fans, and he knows how to break the heart of IJEBU United. What a rant for the half of this game. It may be the last kick of this half. Advantage IJEBU United with a set piece. Not the best delivery, and the referee will not be interested in much more action. And at halftime, it's been Beyond Limit who had really been dominating and enjoyed themselves. From the center referee, at the Remo Star Stadium here in Ikene, right in the 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy Go Cup preseason tournament year 2023. The referee put an end to the game which had been all in advantage of Beyond Limit, the leaders at halftime, as the referee put an end to it. Halftime whistle from the center referee live at the Remo Star Stadium here in Ikene. Beyond Limit 1, IJEBU United still struggling now. Second half on the way, where Pure Limit for now leads by a goal to nil, which surely should be enough to possibly be crowned champion. Or IJEBU United come back alive in the second 45 minutes. They have 45 minutes of this action to save themselves back. The missing rib, come back from the jungle and have a peace of mind back to the promised land. But for now, they have to fight for the missing rib back to the jungle and get themselves right for the next 45 minutes of this action. They have 45 minutes to save themselves from the missing soul. Otherwise, we say Beyond Limit become champion, become king of the land, and rule for the next 365 days before having another 12th edition. But for now, the winner in this game will surely join the champions of the land and possibly join the winner who had always been the champion of this OPTIMA Energy to join the list as well. But for now, 45 minutes will surely save us a day to know who will surely claim the day and be going on with a trophy. For now, Beyond Limit leads by a goal to nil thanks to Belhamina Abdullah's sensational goal separating the two sides. Welcome back to the second 45-minute quadri.
Yeah, welcome back to the second 45 minutes. I'm looking forward to see IJEBU United come out strong and fight, for the trophy. Still just we have 45 minutes more to play, and I still believe IJEBU United can redeem, their image and probably give Beyond Limit a good run for the trophy. And I hope the second 45 minutes we, live up to expectations of the fans, and we live up to expectations of even the fans of IJEBU United. So, like we have it in the first 45 minutes, interesting game in the first 45 minutes. I'm looking forward to more exciting games, in the second 45 minutes as well.
Welcome back. Once again, Olude Muidin out for a throw-in, which will be in advantage of the Beyond Limit side. Only for a push of the second goal with Ghana the ball. Almost. What exactly was the goalkeeper thinking? Almost put IJEBU United into a big mess. A strike there from Ghana Adio with a fluke, a deceiving one for goalkeeper. Was the referee decision? The goal would not stand, had nothing seriously to make an attempt of VAR watch. Ghana Adio once again coming to the box area himself, not making the best control and take advantage of the chance to come forward. Abassi, not the best delivery of corner from the captain of the side for Beyond Limit, but they still have it in their own half. Quick response there from Samatu Oguni. Resents with a confidence approach there from the centre back to goalkeeper to as well join the attack. Daniel Ayenuba, who is here to be called to action so far in this game. Having a nice time in the goalpost, a lovely ball run forward now. Another big opportunity, that should be a yellow card and a free kick. But we'll be very much lucky not to go into the referee booking. So much lucky not to goes into the referee booking for that challenge. The referee trying to have some words with him. There is introduction of Babu Skaye finally, the man who opened the scoring in the 17th minute against Sunshine. The opening fixture of this encounter, and now having his own taste of the final in the second half of this game. Hopefully can save the day for IJEBU United. He's putting on the number 10 jersey for IJEBU United. Was the man who scored the opening goal of this campaign for IJEBU United against Sunshine Stars in the opening day. A free kick in a very much promising area once again for Beyond Limit to put goalkeeper Gani Odumade into a test in the second half of this game with 5 minutes played. Numbers of players in front of the ball to take the Sapi's responsibility. The likes of Farouk Ogundare alongside Daddy Buni communicating on who to take the free kick responsibility. 3 players. A free kick in a very much close range to the edge of the box area now. Farouk alongside Oguni. Farouk who got forgot himself. And not something serious for goalkeeper to be scared of. That makes it so much easy for himself to catch. As he restarts the ball with his centre back, one of the tallest man in the centre back row for IJEBU United. Olawale Sikiru was in action in the semi-final, appearing against Shooting Stars. And now having his first start of the campaign, coming into the starting lineup to fight for the glory for IJEBU United, for now behind Wita goal. This time around, IJEBU United wins the free kick. A free kick for IJEBU United to possibly for the first time put Daniel to test so far in this game. Disappointing with zero accuracy. Not the best time for a team who is in search for a goal in the final, which really matter most. Foul seen by referee, free kick given beyond limits. I think IJEBU United in the second half of this game will have to get things right up front. They had a bad game in the first half, poor approach of the game, give more advantage for Beyond Limit to operate and enjoy themselves. Second 45 minutes, they must come into this game with numbers of changes up front to possibly get themselves the equalizer if they are to get a goal in this game.
Yeah, they need to, make a couple of changes in the attack if they really need to get a goal in this game. And Babus, Gaye has been introduced into the game. He's one of the players that can always score for IJEBU United. And don't forget that he got a goal in his in one of his games for IJEBU United. And the way he's looking is gonna, he's coming in already. I mean, he's in the game already. And apart from scoring, he can as well, do damages in terms of giving passes, to the players up front. And for IJEBU United, like I said, their key player in front of goal is not in the game, and I think they are really, really missing, Ifeanyi in this game. So it's going to be very difficult for them to break Beyond Limit defense line, who have been, asking a lot of questions in the attack, of Beyond Limit. So it's going to be a difficult one for them to come back into this game and get a goal.
It's still very much open with much time to play before 90 minutes for a salvage of goal in this game. If possible, IJEBU United will bring themselves back into business and bring themselves back alive in this game. With the margin still possible for them to get themselves the equalizer. Beyond Limit still not relenting to add more to the problems of IJEBU United and possibly be crowned champions. Troll advantage for Beyond Limit to have to restart with the goalkeeper who is having a holiday in the goalpost, having fun, enjoying himself. No pressure so far for Daniel Ayenugba, goalkeeper Beyond Limit, as Gani Farouk loses out the ball possession for IJEBU United to attack forward. That comes in. It's still not the best time for IJEBU United to utilize the opportunity. But the player is down injured, which the referee will go out to confirm if he's okay. Referee still trying to confirm if the player down for IJEBU United is okay. Chika Collins It's okay after confirming from the referee, no need of the medics. There is still a lot to play in this game. If IJEBU United means business, or see much more goal from the Beyond Limit side, who is still eager for more and hungry for more goals to seal the day. A goal again from Beyond Limits to score themselves the second goal in this game and just seal the game and possibly be the end of the road of thinking of coming back into this game for IJEBU United. Lovely ball dazzled away from the right flank. It should be a free kick, not to the referee liking. At the end, it is out for a goal kick. There is going to be a substitution. Time is going to be the introduction of the main man in the middle area, Shino in front of goal. Shino Ayodele will score praise against Niger Tornadoes. And you can see the applause from the fans. Really happy of Shino Ayodele will score praise against Niger Tornadoes. His introduction will be a positive impact up front to possibly had more goal. First time Shino point to test. And he's going directly to Gani Odomade hands, who have no problem to do with that. Had 2 goals against Niger Tornadoes to seal the final ticket for Beyond Limit in the semi-final, pairing against the Eco Ala boys. Speaking of Niger Tornadoes in the semi-final, on Wednesday, having Thursday to rest before writing on Thursday, the semi-final, and after rest yesterday. A chance! What a close moment for IJEBU United. Ibrahim Ajagun almost bring back IJEBU United into this game. The semi-final was played on Thursday for having a resting day yesterday for the preparation for this final on Saturday afternoon, live here at the Raymond Star Stadium, the venue for this final of the 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy Go Cup Preseason Tournament year 2023. Start with the centre back. For and Otobo Mahamoud, who is introduced in the second half of this game. And there is a player down for now for the Beyond Limit side. Free kick for IJEBU United. Not the best delivery from the set piece. A strike for goal, blocked this time, and surely will be IJEBU United second corner. It's the second corner of the game. I have numbers of players inside the box area. Short one this time. Afraid. Sends the ball back to where it's coming from. No room for an opportunity for a strike of goal for IJEBU United. Good job by the defender. It's a free kick. Good call by referee seen from the referee's range. Shot one on quick. Not the best one this time, but still trying to couple up away from the traffic. Good movement of ball. Chance for IJEBU United. And there is a man to intercept, very much needed. The last man standing to deny IJEBU United an equalizer after goalkeeper was beaten anyhow. But the centre back have to do the needful for a needed clearance. Otherwise, that should have been a goal for IJEBU United to come back into this game. Not forgetting they get the equalizer in the 89th minute against Shooting Stars in the semi-final. So they have a little light hope, hopefully coming back into this game. Good ball delivered in. Babu's guy. First time he will come into the box area. Now still the best ball. The defenders are doing pretty well. Now they come in alive to attempt on goal in this game in the second half. They're really having a very much good approach, quite different from the way they played the first half of this game. Coming out so much good to approach the defense line of Beyond Limit in the second half. That's a confidence approach, but very much. Ibrahim Ajagun. Babu's guy now. May wants to strike for goal. Babu's to the flash. And it's out of hand out for a goal kick. There is going to be another substitution. This time it's going to be the introduction of a centre back for Beyond Limit. And we have the introduction of Abdullahi Mohammed. Was in the starting lineup in the semi-final against Niger Tornadoes. Having a nice tight 2 minutes or more in this game to as well showcase himself in the south. The starting lineup sheet. Babu's guy for IJEBU United. Alfred. To the left side now, Ibrahim Ajagun. Springs the ball perfectly to the left side now with numbers of players arriving in front for IJEBU United. Trying to dazzle into the traffic, intercepted well by the newly introduced Mohamed Abdullahi. But there is a player down inside the box area of the Beyond Limit referee, trying to confirm if he's okay. I think he's Otobo Mahamoud. Yes, he is. To try a long one with 4 players of the IJEBU United inside the box area ahead, and the goalkeeper will have to relieve the pressure by making a punch, a perfect one. Now to Alfred. Well dived and watched by goalkeeper for a goal kick at the end.
Well, IJEBU United, they are coming gradually into the game, you know, asking a lot of questions in the attack, and they look very dangerous at the moment. They are getting more involved in this game. And that's a corner kick for IJEBU United. Can they make anything out of this? At this point, Beyond Limits needs to be very, very careful in this game. Because IJEBU United, remember their last game against Shooting Stars, one of the top teams, you know, in the Nigerian Premier League. They got a late goal, and at the end of the day, they went straight into the penalty shootout, and they won that game. And they are, you know, showing that same sign of confidence now, that same sign of determination that they showed against Shooting Stars. And Beyond Limit must be very, very careful. So far, it's been a balanced game in the last 15 minutes in the second half.
Advantage for IJEBU United to still give little hope for themselves. They're really looking very much good so far. Advantage as they still gradually coming forward alive to keep themselves engaged. The second half approach, I think the coach, with the changes of some players up front, the introduction of Babu Guys alongside Alfred Divine, had really make a positive impact up front to cause much more problem for the Beyond Limit Football Academy side, coming forward to penetrate the defense line of the Beyond Limit side, giving themselves little hope of coming back to this game. Not the best boss save by goalkeeper, is gone. I think it's not a serious contact on the goalkeeper, but very much lucky. Got a call from the referee to leave and could calm the pressure, but there is a player down inside the box area of the Beyond Limit Football Academy side, which the referee will have to attend to if it's okay or needs the medic's attention. Will surely rise up to continue. Alfred Divine for IJEBU United. It's going to be these goals scored by Bala Abdullahi before the stroke of half-time. Makes it the 5th goal of this tournament before halftime, before the stroke of halftime to score. They've scored 4 before now, before halftime. The whole of this tournament, 4 goals scored in total before halftime. And now, before the stroke of halftime in final, there is going to be another substitution. Next time it's the last taste of the game for Olude Muideen, who is making way for Ugbonaya Sunday. The introduction of Ugbonaya Sunday will surely be an impact to choke the midfield. They've really been getting themselves right in the second half of this game. Talking of IJEBU United, quite different from the way they approached this game in the first half, being so much silent, very much poor up front. They've created 2 good chances in this game. That's to show they are in the second half of this game for business and hopefully get themselves the equalizer. So don't write IJEBU off. Hopefully they can just bring themselves back into this game. Lude, and a passing strike is well watched by goalkeeper for a goal kick. Muideen, replaced by Ugbonaya Sunday. That is Babu's guy, the man who had really made the changes up front, alongside Alfred Divine for IJEBU United. But recovered by the centre back to launch the attack forward in a very much promising one. Promise Uwahoma. 6 support, get support from 1. Alfred Divine. Otubu. Babu's guy. This may look very much dangerous. Nothing given back. Relieved it now for Beyond Limit to calm themselves. High forward now. Not the best control there at the hand from the man who was just introduced some minutes ago, Shina Ayodele, who makes the changes in their semi-final pairing against Niger Tornadoes, who scored 2 after Niger Tornadoes got the equalizer in that game. But 2 goals scored by Shina Ayodele sealed the game and sent them into the final and sent Niger Tornadoes back in the semi-final. 3-1 intended in favor of Beyond Limits. And for now, the lead by 1 goal to 0. That's the man who scored the goal, which is separating these 2 teams. And that goal surely will mean a lot. Quick one there from Babu's guy, but recovered. We find Imekwele bringing his experience to the team, played for a couple of big clubs in the Nigerian League before joining IJEBU United, featured for Shooting Stars Football Club and Crown FC. Find Imekwele. Now 43 goals scored in total from the group stage, including these. Three goals scored so far, including this goal from Belhamin Abdullahi from the group stage to the final of this game. Just to show it's a goal racket. Possibly we may still record more before night seal of this game. Beyond Limit have scored more goals than any other team in the first half. 4 goals scored so far, and this goal from Belhamin Abdullahi make it goal number 5 scored as at halftime. This competition from the Beyond Limit Football Academy side, who have scored more goals than any other team in first half of this competition. This is Opasi Onyebuchi, captain of the side for Beyond Limit, trying to dazzle forward for another promising attack. Pass not locating his own teammate, but trying to recover back the ball possession. At the end, committed a foul, which will be a relief one for IJEBU United. Free kick.
Free kick to IJEBU United, and for Obasi in this game, Obasi has not been, you know, to me, it has not been that impressive. You know, when you look at his performance in previous game, and you look at his performance in this final, you realize that Obasi hasn't been up there in terms of his usual performance. And for Babus Gaye, who came in the second half for IJEBU United, he's been driving the attack of IJEBU United, making a lot of differences in the attack. And then beyond limits, they are receiving end so far, apart from the move we saw for Obasi, Onyebuchi Obasi. A substitution is coming in, Olatunji.
There is going to be a substitution in a moment from now from the IJEBU United. Next time is going to be Ebi Peter to be making his own way for IJEBU United. Hopefully save the day and salvage a point which may push this game into penalties. Or hopefully beyond limit, maintain the pressure, hold on the pressure, relieve the pressure month from the IJEBU United side and run over the trophy with this one goal, which surely should be enough for them to claim the trophy and become champion. Not forgetting these two teams are making their first debut in this tournament. They are debutants and they are making history that can never be rewritten for themselves. Not the best delivery of ball there from the IJEBU United. It's 1-1 now to be the last man standing. Olawale Sikiro. Couple of players arriving. Shino Ayodele. Ogbonaya Sunday, disappointing one.
Highly disappointing one for Beyond Limits in that game. I mean, in that action. I'm looking forward to a situation where IJEBU United will score in this game, and that will make the game to be more interesting for the fans and for everyone. The fact that it's a local derby between the two teams, we make it more exciting if IJEBU United can manage and probably get a goal. Then we go to then we look out for who will be the eventual winner, or who will score the winning goal. It will make it to be very, very interesting if they can really get a goal, which might be very, very difficult for them, because Beyond Limits at the moment they have a chance the other time to score, but they fluffed the chance, and now they are going forward once again.
Relief once again for Beyond Limits. Nothing so much serious. Nothing seems impossible in football. A possible moment if IJEBU United can take advantage. A vital block. A big sacrifice by Ahmed Aikiele. We'll have to do that. Otherwise, it should be a goal.
Definitely should be a goal. Definitely should be a goal, if not for that vital block, by Beyond Limits player. And look at the pass for Gaye Babus. That's what we've been talking about. He came into the game. It's changing the game for IJEBU United. That was a defense splitting pass from Gaye. It was just unfortunate that the striker couldn't, get the goal for IJEBU United. Now Beyond Limit are on the attack, in an attacking, situation now. Can they make a good use of this?
Another chance to possibly get things right for themselves, but quite unfortunate. Trying to just get everything right for themselves. Looking pretty well so far. Working out so much good for them. But really so much sad. Just been trying everything all in their way to make sure everything works out for themselves. As IJEBU United return back to attack once again, can come forward. Alfred, newly introduced Ebi Peter, trying to dazzle into the traffic, received by Otubo Mahamoud. 2-3 players expecting the delivery, decide to go for a short pass, still well blocked by the centre back of the Beyond Limit side. They can run with space. 2 now, left back for Shino Ayodele, 1-1 now. Also players are now having sent back for a good recovery for IJEBU United, but still in advantage of the poor pass at the end to Ogbonaya Sunday, which makes it a big relief for the centre back to settle his goalkeeper, Daniel Odmade. Daniel, that's a great European one for these two teams who had really been looking very much good. A disappointing day for Daniel Odmade, who had a couple of in the semi-final and coming into this final, beating the stroke of half-time. Talking of goalkeeper for IJEBU United, Daniel Odmade, who had really been having a very much busy afternoon. Daniel Ayenuba only called to action once so far with 75 minutes of action. That's to show Beyond Limit Football Academy had been so much composed defensively in this game. Goalkeeper had only been called to action once, which had not really been a more serious approach of gaming from the IJEBU United, who are still not relenting to come back into this game. One touch of football. Flag stays down now for another big hope for Beyond Limit to push second goal attack. No, this time well saved by goalkeeper. Will be made this time for IJEBU United. Is going to be the introduction of Maxine Joseph. We have the introduction of Maxine Ogunchobi Kamaru, Otubo Mahamud, Babus Gaye. One touch of football. Enjoyable moment this time. Disconnected well by the centre back of the Beyond Limit. Now to run forward for attack. The flag, no whistle. Play on referee says. Advantage IJEBU United.
Yeah, good advantage to IJEBU United. I think apart from, playing good football, scoring the goal so far in this game, I think Beyond Limits on the defense line, they've been very, very good as well in their defense. They've been very, very good in their defense. They've made like 2 or 3 important blocks, in this game. That shows that defensively, in every area, of the pitch, they have good players and they have good, plan for IJEBU United. That's why I said in the first half that it will be very, very difficult for IJEBU United to break this Beyond Limit and to get a goal. This is a game of football where anything can happen, where anything or everything is very, very possible. But from what we've seen so far, Beyond Limit, they are on top of this game. They are on top of this game.
Oh, what a good cross. What a save. Trying to locate Chino Ayodele at the hand. Saved by goalkeeper. To corner in advantage now. There is going to be another substitution to be made by the Beyond Limit Football Academy side. This time we have the introduction of Adnan Kabir. At the last days of the game for Farouk Ogundare, who had done his part for Beyond Limit. With 78 minutes of action, and the applause from the fans means a lot to the young boy who have done his part for Beyond Limit in this game, making sure they hold on the 1-goal lead. But credit to the defenders of the Beyond Limit in this game. They've done well. Attempt on goal from the IJEBU United in the second half. The defenders have done pretty well not to put their goalkeeper into a big threat or problem. Big sacrifice made with a very much needed block. Thanks to Ahmed Akinyele alongside Abubakar Muhammad. Abdullahi Muhammad, I beg your pardon, who had made a couple of block very much vital and needed. That should have been 1 goal to be celebrated by IJEBU United, but the 2 centre-back combination have been so much exceptional.
Yeah, good to see, the sponsor of this tournament, OPTIMA Energy. Before the game, they announced that over 2,000 fans will be refreshed, will be entertained at the stadium, and they are doing just that now. Giving out refreshment to the fans at the stadium, and that's a good one for OPTIMA Energy. They are trying to energize the fans, as they watch the beautiful game of football right here in Ikenne. Kudos to them. Kudos to everyone at OPTIMA Energy Resource Nigeria Limited.
advantage. Oh, just a beautiful clearance. Looking so much pretty well. All hopes still not yet lost. A pass to beat off the last man standing, but that's a very much needed run by Olawale Sikiru, who have to do that needful job as the last man to stop the movement of ball there from the beyond limit center forward, who tried to beat off the defender, but quite unfortunate, the speed there wasn't a much more problem for the center back to deal with. IJEBU United can come forward with Ogunjobi Kamaru. With Tubu Mahamud back to the right back. It's a good ball in. Time possible for IJEBU United to come back into this game. Babus Gaye. One touch enjoyable moment. Otubu Mahamud. Disappointing one. Slow to react to the ball. And now Opasi Onyebuchi now won't try to beat off the defender, but the Weasel is gone this time. It's going to be in advantage of the beyond limit side. It's going to be a yellow card to the captain of the side for IJEBU United, Maiwa Olayemi.
Yeah, Maiwa Olayemi, you know, just with that for Chinedu Obasi, who has been tormenting him, you know, in that angle. And they have been so way out in this game, talking about the IJEBU United defense. Obasi receiving treatment at the moment.
The medics attending to Opasi Onyebuchi, captain of the side for the Beyond Limit Football Academy side, after having a contact with the captain of the side for IJEBU United. Good pass swings in this time for a chase forward. And next time they finally concede to hand for a throw-in. Looking very much good so far in this game. They're just enjoying themselves at the moment, trying to hold on the pressure. They know with a little time to play, it's going to be another tense 8+ what the stoppage time of this game will be. A goal from Beyond Limit in the last 7 minutes to play, plus what a stop which time will be. It's going to be a do-or-die affair to concentrate.
Yeah, I think Beyond Limit must be very careful. They need to be more, you know, defensive while they go on the attack at the same time, because IJEBU United can be very dangerous at this point in time. Don't forget that they've been scoring late goals in their previous games, and this is just 83 minutes. This is the time that Beyond Limit must either get the goal or they tighten up things at the back, you know, to avoid a shocking, you know, goal from IJEBU United. So far, so good. Beyond Limit, they've been, you know, they are in control of the game, and they are doing so well at the moment. But they just need to be very careful at this point in time, because IJEBU United are pushing forward now. You know, with introduction of few players in the second half, they look very, you know, difficult now in the attack against Beyond Limit. So Beyond Limit must be very careful. A player is coming in for Beyond Limit.
It's going to be another substitution. Kaji Ridwan is as well a centre back and trying to make sure inside is not much more under pressure. And this time he went in as the midfielder to hopefully choke up the midfield for Beyond Limit, who had really been under pressure for the last 10 minutes or so in this game, with 6 minutes plus what the stoppage time of this game will be. It's been a very much tense game. Both teams had really played very much good in attacking football in the second half of this game, quite different from the way we had a silent scenario of halftime, which was all in advantage of Beyond Limit. Second half had been both attacking football, and the introduction is quite Corner. Corner. Not the best catch from the goalkeeper. Captain of the side not having the best control. Maiwa only to Gani Odumade. They need to respond quickly with 5 minutes to go to possibly salvage the defense, get themselves the equalizer, a possible margin to get the equalizer if IJEBU United can get the magic done up front.
Well, I think Beyond Limits should have put the game to rest. Goal scoring opportunity in the last 2 minutes. They just need to score at this point in time because IJEBU United can be very, very dangerous.
A chance to score! 2 big save made, and that should have been 2. What a big save, terrific goalkeeping, absolutely astonishing goalkeeping. That's why you have to trust your number 1 choice goalkeeper. Beyond Limit should have been celebrating their second goal by now, and it should have been a sealed one with a confirmed one. But what a big 2 save made by goalkeeper Gani Odumade. That's absolutely sensational. That is why you have to trust your number 1 when it comes to save you at a big mess of a memory.
I think Gani Odumade, has been the major driving force for IJEBU United so far in this game. Look at that save, double save it was, and before that, he has been saving a lot of goal scoring opportunity for IJEBU United. Good one for Gani Odumade. He's one of the best during the league, during the NNL. He has been so impressive for IJEBU United. If not for that save, the game would have been Oman drive for Beyond Limits. Good one from him.
Thank you. Looking very much good now with little time to play. We've really enjoyed the second 45 minutes of this game. Both teams have really come out in attacking to keep their goalkeeper very much busy, looking very much good. Both goalkeepers have been having a very much busy second half. Quite different from the way we had first half approach, which had all been in advantage of Beyond Limit. Quite unfortunate, this second half of this game had all be both teams playing in attacking football, not resting for the goalkeepers. The defenders as well have been doing pretty well with a couple of timing defensive save to make sure the goalkeepers is save to remember by Gani Odumade, goalkeeper for IJEBU United, who had to save and deny Beyond Limit their second goal. That should have been the seal of the game if IJEBU United convert that to make it goal number 2, confirmed and authorized if that goal is well converted. But quite unfortunate, the save from the goalkeeper is absolutely astonishing. But still released back to Achagu for IJEBU United, who are still pushing the little hole before full time. The score this time against Shooting Stars in the 89th minute. And a possible moment if they can just get things right up front. But the man who scored that goal is not available today.
Yeah, big miss for them. I know they are missing Ifeanyi. They are top scorer so far in this tournament with 4 goals in 5 games. I think, 4 goals in 4 games. This is their 5th game, and the man is not in this game. And if we have Ifeanyi in this game, maybe IJEBU United will have at least get a goal or maybe in the lead. But as it stands now, they are really, really missing him. Although without him as well, they've been very, very decent in the last minutes, in the last 15 minutes in this game, coming forward, attacking Beyond Limits. But then again, you have to just give credit to the goalkeeper of IJEBU United, who have been the savior for IJEBU United in this game. This game will have been, Beyond Limit will have been 3 goals up by now, if not for his brilliant saves, so far in this game.
Thank you. Wait, 89 minutes now. 1 minute before 90, that's a serious landing there from the center back. And hopefully they have to attend to him seriously. Medics running over to attend to the man who is down. I think they have to give a space for him to be free. It's a heavy landing there, and the coach as well have to run over. It's a yellow card to the offender. And hopefully it's not something serious on the center back. You can see the reaction from the goalkeeper. Putting hand on his head. It's a heavy landing there from the center back. And hopefully it's not something serious. But why is the goalkeeper putting hand on his head, showing It is something serious to be so much scared. But thank God he's okay to continue.
We land, badly, but there will be no serious injury. It didn't land with his head. I think he landed with the back. So if he landed with the head, it would have been a different thing. Yeah, something serious. So I think that's just now he's back on his feet, and after receiving treatment for the medics, and game is on again. So and beyond limits are on the attack now.
We have 2 minutes added for stoppage time. 120 seconds more to play for IJEBU United to get themselves equalizer and take this game to penalties. They need to just get things right up front. 120 seconds for beyond limit to seal and put themselves relieved from pressure, so they have to concentrate. 60 seconds play out of the 120 seconds, so they have 1 minute to still play to find the missing rib. Or IJEBU United have to just put all money into this game without losing hope. Beyond limit just have to concentrate, get themselves right in this game without losing focus. Don't just get tired at this moment. I think they will have to pull all players back and get themselves back into concentration without losing hope and losing concentration. They have only 60 seconds more to play to get themselves the goal, to get themselves the trophy, to get their hands laid on the trophy now. It is coming home. Beyond limit, any moment from now, if it ends this way, we'll be champions of the land. And hopefully put a smile on the face of all fans here in Ikene. A big time. Still not yet well over. If possible, IJEBU United get themselves right. And the referee had put an end to it. It is over. And you can see the coach. There is going to be a new king of the land. There is going to be a new champion. For the next 365 days, a king will rule and be crowned on throne. What a reaction from the coach who had been fighting so much hard. And this time is its time. It will surely taste the emotion, feel the emotion, feel how it is to be champion. Coach Olumide now can smile. After 90 minutes, they are champions of the edition of the OPTIMA Energy Gold Cup preseason tournament. They've done it in a hard way, and the hard work are paid.
Yeah, I think for Coach Olumide, he was just too excited in there. And then it's been a long time coming for him. They've been playing good, playing so well in various competitions. And they've been finding it very, very difficult, to lay their hands on a trophy. And I think they've broke the jinx now. They are now the winner, lifting, a trophy, a cup, in a major tournament. I mean, in a preseason tournament, and in other games that they've been, participating in. Good one for them. The last preseason tournament, they got to the final, they couldn't win, but now they have their hands laid on the trophy, beating one of the arch rival, in a local derby for the second time in a week. For the second time in 7 days, that's a good one for them. Very, very good for them. Very, very good for the players, even the fans. Everyone is happy with Beyond Limit. What they couldn't achieve for a very long time, now they are achieving it.
They will surely join the list of champions on Ogunjobi Gold Cup Gallery. They joined the big boys list, a debutant. Now they've dethroned the men as a debutant to make record, and they've rewrite history. History can never be rewritten. Year 2023, 11th edition, OPTIMA Energy Gold Cup preseason tournament. Beyond Limit Football Academy are champions of the land. Welcome the new king. Welcome the new boys. Welcome the new champion. They've written their name on Ogunjobi Cup champion list, and there will be a change of name on the trophy. It is over. Yeah, for the second time, they are meeting in this tournament. Beyond Limit. It's still that same man who scored the goal in the group stage against IJEBU United, who is surely given that trophy thanks to Bilal Abdullahi. It's just the man of the moment. It is over. The 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy Gold Cup preseason tournament, year 2023. It is sealed, confirmed, authorized, stamped Beyond Limit Football Academy are champions. And we are surely going to await the trophy. And any moment from now, they will surely lay their hands on the trophy. And for the very first time, they're making history for themselves. And they will be crowned champion. It is getting set. The stage is getting set. And any moment from now, the champions will roll forward and celebrate with the fans. They've done it in a miraculous way. The hard work is paid. They've deserved the victory, no doubt about it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You know, they've put in a lot into this tournament, put in a lot in terms of their performance as well. They've been able to, beat teams from the Nigerian Premier League, and I think it's a deserving one for Beyond Limits. Before this tournament, they never beaten. Before this tournament, they find it very, very difficult to beat IJEBU United. But in this tournament, like I said before, in about 7 days, they've beaten IJEBU United successfully twice. And I think that is a good one for them. And that will even help them, going forward. That will enable them going forward to have more confidence. They will participate in the Nigerian National League, the second-tier league in Nigeria, and alongside IJEBU United, who has been there before. Good one for Beyond Limit. They are beyond. They are showing everyone that they are beyond so many teams in Nigeria. And now they have a trophy to show for it. They have a trophy, to cap their performance so far in this tournament and so far even in the Nigerian League. And this will go down in their history as one of the best teams in Nigeria. Good one for them. Good one to everyone, the management, and to the organizers of this event for putting this platform together for teams to showcase themselves ahead of the new season.
It is going to be a sleepless night for Coach Olumide, who have done the unthinkable. He had sweat so hard, fought so hard, trained so hard, dreamed so hard for this, and it's coming in the right time for him. His hard work is paying him in a big way. And this time around, in any moment from now, Beyond Limits will be crowned champion. Good officiating as well from the center ref.
I think we need to commend the referees, the match officials. They've been so excellent. They've been so wonderful. They add a lot of they have a lot of things to this tournament. The fans, everyone is happy with the officiating. And the sky is the limit for them. The final, despite the fact that two teams, two local rivals, playing against each other, there was no issues with officiating. Everything was so perfect. I think we need to, give a lot of kudos to the match officials. Now we have the presentation of medals to IJEBU United by our official sponsors, OPTIMA Energy.
We still having the silverware for the runner-up. They've done well, no doubt about that. But the best side, the best team will surely be going on with the trophy, consoling the goalkeeper despite the save made. It's just not the night for Coach Enko Antoni. Before the kickoff of this game, Coach Enko Antoni, the coach of IJEBU United, said in the interview with the press, he's coming into the final for the second time to win the trophy of this Ogunjobi Precision Tournament Cup. And now, coming in a disappointing way, Excite lost in a bad way.
Well, I think, before the final, he had a couple of players, that were winning games for him, during the group matches and in the semi-final. And I think he misses those players in this game. Those players, maybe what he said might just be it. Maybe it will be the champion, of this same tournament. But then again, that's football. It happens to so many teams, even in the world, where their best players will not be there. And at the end of the day, they will still, win, go ahead and win a particular competition. So for Beyond Limit, they have a large squad, they have good players, and they have young, enterprising players as well. With the likes of Biliaminu, who has been voted as the MVP, the top scorer, and at the same time the MVP of this tournament. Good one for Biliaminu. 5 goals in 5 games. That's massive one. Massive one for Biliaminu. Massive one for him. He is the major difference for Beyond Limits. If you take out the 5 goals scored by Biliaminu, Beyond Limits will not be in the final. Beyond Limits will not even win the OPTIMA Energy Gold Cup. Good one for him. And he has been rewarded for his performance with a double honors. Good one for Biliaminu. One of the players to watch out for in the future.
Now that's given to Beyond Limit players before laying their hands on the trophy. And it's a day, a memorable one for the players to remember for the rest of their life. Their hard work had really paid them big. And you can see the smile. It's going to be a pretty night here in Ikene. They're going to have a celebration all around Ikene here. In Ogun State, beating their local rivalry, their enemies on field. But friendship outside football. But for now, they've claimed to be the better side against IJEBU United. Twice they've met. Twice they've beaten them in this tournament. And the difference is clear. It's still that will make the difference. It's over, and it's confirmed any moment from now. Beyond Limit the trophy for this 11th edition of the OPTIMA Energy Cup Preseason Tournament as the champion. Bye for now, and we'll see you next year for the 12th edition.